Hello friends, a very warm welcome to all of you. As you already know about the series that's going on the world mapping, and we are already done with the continent of Africa. Today we will be doing with the physical mapping of South American continent. As we already done the political map of South America, now this is the physical map of South America. What is the difference between the physical and the political map? First of all, you have to understand that physical map in which we have mountains, rivers, plateaus and other physical features. In the political map, we deal with the countries and capitals and other things. So today we'll be dealing with this kind of a map, and at the end of the today's lecture I'll be giving you some homework as well. I got some MCQs for you. If you are focused on today's lecture, you will be able to answer the MCQs very easily. So let us start today's class from lakes. There are some important lakes that are there in the South American continent. If you're looking at the map, you will figure out the four maps that I have pointed here are in Venezuela. You will find one map in Venezuela, then you will have one map in this region, and these are the maps that we're going to talk about. Starting with the first map, that is Lake Maracaibo, number one. What is Lake Maracaibo located? It is located in Venezuela, the V-shaped country. Where is V-shaped country? It is Venezuela, as I already told you about this in the political map. Now, this map is very important as it is the largest lake that is in South America. This map will help you understand the location of the lakes, where the countries they are located in, and other things. So starting with Lake Maracaibo, it is located in Venezuela and it is the largest lake of South American continent. Remember this is the largest lake of South American continent. That's number one. And number two, this is also important because of the Venezuela country. It has rich oil reserves. It has one of the highest oil reserves in the world, as I already told you about that. That is why the Lake Maracaibo again becomes important, and there is a port associated with this, that is Port Maracaibo, as we already discussed that as well. That's our first lake, that is Lake Maracaibo, the largest lake in South America. Coming to second, that is Lake Titicaca. Here is the location of Lake Titicaca. If you don't know about the physical of the political features, then this country is Peru and this is Bolivia. So Lake Titicaca is situated between the two, that is between Peru and Bolivia, between the two countries. It is on the border of the two countries. That is very important. So this is the lake that is situated between two countries. That's number one. And number two, Lake Titicaca is the highest navigable lake in the world. Is it clear? It is the highest navigable lake in the world, that is Lake Titicaca, and situated between Peru and Bolivia. After that, you will have one more lake around this region, that is Lake Poopó, P-O-O-P-O. That is Lake P-O-O-P-O, Poopó, and this is again very important, as we already discussed about some of the lakes that are drying up in the previous lecture when we were discussing about African continent, and there was a lake named Lake Chad that was also drying up. Likewise, this is a lake that is also drying up, that is Lake Poopó. It is also drying up. That is why it becomes very important as far as the examination is concerned. So Lake Poopó is situated in Bolivia. Is it clear about the three lakes that were done with? First one, Maracaibo, largest lake. Second one, Lake Titicaca, it is the highest navigable lake. And third one is Lake Poopó, that is the drying up of the lake is more prominent nowadays. Coming to another very important lake, that is Lake Lagos dos Patos, or Lake Patos. Okay, it is located in Brazil. This is Brazil. If you don't know about the countries, please go through the political mapping lecture once, so that you get the idea of the locations that we are discussing. Now, this is Lagos dos Patos. This is located in Brazil, and if you are aware of this region, this is Atlantic Ocean, and this is located on the beach, on the coastal areas. That is why this has to be a brackish water lake. So is it clear? Lagos dos Patos. These are the four lakes that are very important as far as your examination is concerned. Talking about the four lakes that we already discussed, that is Lake Maracaibo, Lake Titicaca, Lake Poopó, and Lake Patos. This is the location as I already shown you on the map. map where the lakes are located. I hope you understood where the lakes are located. So now we'll go to the next physical feature, that is the rivers, starting with the very important Amazon River. First, I'll help you understand the rivers from this map only. After that, we'll study the rivers one by one. If you're looking at this map, you will be able to figure out some of the rivers that are present there. First and the foremost, that's very important, is the Amazon River. If you're looking at this, it starts from Peru. This is Peru and then goes through Brazil. Very important to know the path of the river, from which the river is flowing. You should know about the path. You should know about the countries that the river is passing through. So Amazon is starting from the Andes range. If you know about the mountain, the Andes mountains present there, we'll be studying mountains in the later part of the lecture today. So it starts from this region in Peru and then goes through Brazil. That's number one, Amazon, very important river. Another river is river Orinoco here. This again is Venezuela, the V-shaped country, where we studied the Lake Maracaibo as well. This is river Orinoco that is present in Venezuela. And a very important thing that you need to know about river Orinoco is that the world's highest waterfall is situated on this river. That is the Angel Falls. Angel Falls is situated on this river, that is river Orinoco, and it is located in Venezuela. Is it clear about the two rivers, that is Amazon and Orinoco? After that, we'll have one more river that passes through Colombia. It is called as Magdalena River. Magdalena River is located in Colombia. And then we have very important river, that is one more river, river Parana. It will flow like this and will form a natural boundary between Brazil and Paraguay. If you know about these two countries, this is Brazil and this is Paraguay. So it will form a natural boundary. It will form a natural boundary, that is river Parana. So these are the four rivers that are very important for us. It is very essential to remember these four rivers because these are in news every now and then. Starting with the first, that is river Amazon, as you already know, and then we have Orinoco, and the world's highest fall, that is Angel Fall. Please also join me in the comments and keep typing so that I get to know about if you are interested in these things or not. Then we have Orinoco, then we'll have one more, that is Parana, and one more, that is Magdalena, that flows through Colombia. Now let's go to the first river, that is Amazon, that we would study. This is the path of Amazon River. This, that we already learned how it starts from Peru, from here. Peru, it starts from the Andes mountain range in Peru and then goes through Brazil into the Atlantic Ocean. But it is not known as Amazon in the first place. It is called as Mantaro in the initial, its headland. The headstream is called as Mantaro, and there is two more important things that you need to know. Its longest tributary that supplies maximum water to it, that is Madeira here. It is the longest tributary that joins the Amazon River, and the mouth is called as Macapa. Three things that you need to know about the Amazon River is that initially its headstream is called as Mantaro. There are three M's, don't get confused between the three. First one is Mantaro, that is headstream. Then we have Madeira, that is the longest tributary, and then there is third M, that is the Macapa, and it is the mouth. This is the mouth of the Amazon and it joins the Atlantic Ocean after that. Hope it's clear about the Amazon River. Now you need to know a few more things about the Amazon River. It is the largest river in the world. Don't get confused between the longest and the largest. Largest is different and longest is different. Amazon is the largest river in the world in terms of volume. Longest river in the world is in terms of length. I have already discussed about the longest river in the world when we are discussing the African continent. You tell me in the comments which is the longest river in the world, and Amazon is the largest river. Now you know this is the equatorial region. If the red line that is passing through here is clear to you guys, then this is the equatorial region. This is the equator that is passing through this region. Now because of that, you know, in the equatorial region we usually find very dense vegetation. So this river, the Amazon basin, has a very dense vegetation known as Selvis, Selves. So selvis because of the very dense vegetation, and this region is known for its rubber production. As you know, the rubber production is more predominant in the tropical regions. I hope that's clear about the Amazon River. After that, if you know about Venezuela, I already discussed about the Orinoco River that was present here with the world's highest waterfall, that is Angel Falls. We are done with Magdalena, and there is one more river, that is Pana River. See, if you look at Pana River, it will be like this, and then from here it starts like this and then goes and forms a natural boundary between Paraguay and Brazil. The yellow region that you're witnessing here is Brazil, and this orange region is Paraguay. Now look at the Pana River. It goes like this and then flows from here and forms a natural barrier, a boundary between Paraguay and Brazil. That is Pana River. That is why it is very important. And there is the largest dam in South American continent, that is Itaipu Dam. It is also located on the Pana River. So it flows through Brazil, Paraguay, and then eventually through Argentina into Atlantic Ocean. I hope that is clear. And Itaipu Dam again is the largest dam in South America and one of the largest dams in the world as well. So that is about the river Parana. Now let's move to the next physical feature, that is the deserts. There are two very important and prominent deserts that are found in South American continent. Number one, you will find in this region, in the Peru Chile region, that is Atacama Desert, and the number two you will find on the other side of the mountain range. If this is the Andes mountain range, on the other side of this you will find one more desert, that is the Patagonia Desert. So these are the two very important deserts that you need to know about in South America. The number one, that is the Atacama Desert, and number two, that is the Patagonia Desert. Now the formation of two deserts is altogether very different. If you look at this desert, the Atacama Desert, this desert is formed because of the cold oceanic currents. If you look at this desert, it lies along the coastal region. Now imagine a desert that is located along a coastal region. So what can the desert be? This is a coastal desert, and it forms because of the cold oceanic currents. A predominant oceanic current that is present in this region is known as Humboldt current, and it is a cold current. So the question that can be asked from here is that Atacama Desert is associated with which oceanic currents or cold current? So your answer should be Humboldt current. Then we have another desert, that is the Patagonia Desert. If you look at this desert, you will find a mountain range on this side. Now, you know about the winds, the windward side and the leeward side of the mountain. The winds in this region will be traveling in this direction, and when they will strike the Andes mountain, the rainfall will occur on one side of the mountain, and on the other side, the rainfall will become very difficult. That is why the formation of Patagonia Desert. So, the Atacama Desert is due to the cold currents, and the Patagonia Desert is due to the location that is located on the rain shadow area of the Andes mountains. That is about the two deserts that I was discussing. Now, if you look at this another map of the South America, this is the region. If you look at this Chile, Peru, Chile, this is where you will find the Atacama Desert, and there is a place that is the driest place in the world. I have already taught you that in the previous class. It's located somewhere here. Please tell me in the comments what is the name of that place. It's the driest place in the world. It has got some name. Please tell me in the comments. I already taught you that. This is the Atacama Desert, and you will find the Patagonia on this side of the Andes mountains. That is about the deserts that are located in these regions. Now, moving forward, we go to the grasslands. This is another physical feature that is very important. What are the grasslands? The grasslands containing grass, green lands. We have very important grasslands that are located in South American continent. We'll be studying them one by one. Now, when you look at this map, first you will see a purple color in the northern part of the South American continent here. It is mostly located in Venezuela, and the name of the grassland is Llanos. L-L-A-N-O-S. Llanos is located in Venezuela. And the river that passes through this grassland, you tell me, we just learned about it. What is the name of the river? It is river Orinoco. It passes through the grassland. So Llanos lies in the Venezuela country, and it is a, first look at this map before I explain you. If you look at the map of the world, you are aware of the Tropic of Cancer, the equator, and the Tropic of Capricorn. So anything that is situated between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn is known as tropical, because it is located between the tropics. So all the things, all the grasslands that will be located up until this region are known as tropical grasslands. Now you tell me, as we already learned about the Llanos, it's located here, Llanos grassland. So what is it? It is a tropical grassland. Why? Because it is situated between the two tropics, that is the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. That is number one. Now going to number second, that is Caatinga, Cerrados. These are the other grasslands, and we have one more here, that is Campos. 3 Cs. Remember the 3 Cs that are located in Brazil: Campos, Caatingas, and Cerrados. These are the 3 grasslands located in Brazil. Again, very important, because these are also located between the tropics, so they are also known as tropical grasslands, located in Brazil. This is the Brazil, and this is Venezuela. So the Llanos was located in Venezuela, and this is located, these 3 are located in Brazil. Now going to one more very important grassland, that is the Pampas. Pampas, Pampas. Now Pampas is located in Argentina. Look at this map once more. It is located here. So do you think it is again a tropical? No, tropics lie up until this region only. So it is located to the south of the Tropic of Capricorn. So this type of a grassland is called as temperate grassland. That is our Pampas. It is a temperate grassland. And we have one more, that is Gran Chaco, the yellow region. If you look at this, this is located along the multiple countries. It's not located in only one country. You can see it is in Argentina, it is in Paraguay, and it is in Brazil and Bolivia as well. So it passes through 4 of the countries of South America. That is Gran Chaco. So Gran Chaco is situated along the 4 countries, and a very interesting thing that you need to know about Gran Chaco is that it is situated in the temperate area as well as a tropical region. So this grassland is a hybrid. It is a temperate as well as a tropical grassland. This is very important for you about the Gran Chaco. So we have studied about some 5 grasslands, starting with Llanos, that located in Venezuela, totally tropical. Then 3 Cs, that's the Campos, Caatingas, Cerrados, located in Brazil, again tropical. Pampas, located in temperate region in Argentina, and then Gran Chaco, again located in temperate as well as tropical region. That makes it very exciting for us to remember. And if you know about Pampas, there is a very famous grass, that is alfalfa, and alfalfa grass is found in the Pampas. So that is about the grasslands. This is how we figure out which grassland is a tropical grassland and which one is a temperate grassland. In the previous class, we learned about a grassland in South Africa. Please tell me in the comments what was the name of the grassland. It was also a temperate grassland. These are the grasslands. You can take a screenshot of whatever we have learned up until now in the grasslands and their locations as well. We already discussed about this. This is the map that you can mark all the things. If you have any kind of confusion, this map will help you a lot in memorizing. Like you can find one grassland here, that's Llanos, then you have 3 Cs here, Argentina, you'll find Pampas, and then you'll have Gran Chaco located in this region. So this is how you should memorize the things. You should memorize things. You should never let the things just be like that and not revise it. You should revise using a blank map. Then you can mark the Lake Maracaibo, then you will have one lake here, another here, then one more lake here. This is how you should remember the things, the rivers as well. Everything you can remember because of a blank map. Whatever I am marking, we have read all these things. Going to the next physical feature, first look at the map. Look at the countries: Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, then we have Chile and Argentina. Now look at this map, and this is a mountain range on this side. Just a second, I'll make it a bit more clear. On this side, you will find a mountain range. Now, take a proper look at this map and this map. There is the world's longest mountain range situated in this area that passes through 7 countries, starting from Venezuela and ending in Chile. It is the longest mountain range in the world that passes through Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Chile, Argentina, Bolivia. And the name of the mountain range is Andes. Andes mountain range, first of all, remember this mountain range is known as Andes, and Andes is the world's longest mountain range. Okay, passing through 7 countries. Remember, it passes through 7 countries. That is the Andes mountain range that starts from here and goes up to the southernmost part of South American continent. Now, there are some very important peaks that are situated in South America, starting with the first, that is Aconcagua here. This is the important, because why is it very important? Because Aconcagua is the highest peak here. If it's not visible here, Aconcagua is the highest peak in South America. It is located in Andes and is the highest peak in South America. That is Aconcagua. Remember, Aconcagua, highest peak in South America, and it is a dormant volcano. It's not active anymore. Number 1. Number 2, Ojos del Salados. Ojos del Salados. Again, very important. Why? Because this is the highest volcano, active volcanic peak in the world. Ojos de Salados. Ojos de Salados and Aconcagua. I hope you remember these two, because they are situated along the Andes and form a border between, this is Chile and this is Argentina. So these two form a border between the Chile and Argentina, that is Aconcagua and Ojos del Salados. Aconcagua, the highest peak of South America, and Ojos de Salados is the highest active volcano in the world. That is number 2. Then we have another peak, that is Huascarán, and this is located in Peru. Again, very important that you need to know about is Huascarán, located in Peru. Then we have 2 more peaks that are very important, situated in this country, that is Ecuador. This is Ecuador. First one is Chimborazo, and there is one more peak, that is Cotopaxi. Okay, Cotopaxi. So we will have 2 peaks here in Ecuador, that is Chimborazo and Cotopaxi, that is located in Ecuador. So all the peaks you should know from north to south or from south to north, so that you are able to arrange them. Starting from Aconcagua, Ojos de Salados, then we will have Huascarán and Cotopaxi and Chimborazo. These are the peaks, very important peaks, and Aconcagua the highest, Ojos de Salados the highest active volcano in the world. I hope you're clear with these mountain peaks. Then we have some more peaks here. We have Bolivar and we have some more peaks like Sajama, but these are not very important. These are not important that much, but the peaks that I have discussed here are very important for you guys to remember. That are these 4 or 5 peaks are very important. Now, going forward, if you look at this is what I was telling you about now. Longest mountain range, that is about 7,200 kilometers and passes through 7 countries, as I already mentioned it. Then you have Aconcagua, the highest peak in South America, and forms a border between Argentina and Chile. Ojos de Salados is the highest active volcano, and then in Ecuador you have Cotopaxi and Chimborazo. These are the important mountain peaks that are located in South American continent. Moving to the next feature, that is the plateaus. Plateaus, as you know, these are the raised lands, and we have a few of the plateaus that we need to remember here. First, we have the Bolivian plateau, number 1, located in Bolivia. Then we have Mato Grosso in Brazil. Then we have Borborema in Brazil again, and then we have Patagonia in Argentina. Now, what do you need to remember in the plateaus is that, first thing, Argentina, the plateau, that is Patagonia plateau, is a Piedmont plateau, because this is situated on one side of the mountain. If it's a mountain on one side, then it's a Piedmont, that's Patagonia plateau. Number 2, we have Bolivian plateau. Again, it's situated between Peru and Bolivia, and it is intermontane. What is an intermontane plateau? It is situated between the 2 mountains. That is the Bolivian plateau. Then we have the 2 plateaus, that's Mato Grosso and Borborema plateaus, that are located in Brazil. That is about the plateaus that we have discussed. Now you've got 2 questions for you guys. Please try to attempt these questions and answer me in the comments what is the answer to these 2 questions. These 2 questions can be answered from the lecture itself if you've gone through the lecture. I hope you liked the lecture today. I hope you understood the lecture. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I hope to see you in the next class as well. take this map as a screenshot and do as much practice as possible, because this map is going to help you a lot. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you liked the lecture. If you do like the lecture, then please like, share and subscribe to our channel so that we can bring more content to you. And that's all from my side today. See you. Bye-bye.